Hi and welcome to this Photoshop tutorial. This tutorial is supplementary to one of our workshops we do here at our college, and this is the studio workshop. So we're using a studio image here, and we're using a abstract image, so abstract image from sky. So the aim of this really is to firstly get yourself a really good quality portrait, so using studio, so nice clean lighting, nice and bright, and using adjustments first of all, maybe making adjustments to brightness and contrast, just checking your levels are good. So actually using levels as well, maybe in this case bringing the shadows in a bit, adjusting highlights. So that's just the first step, is just making sure you tweak your image so it looks pretty good, so balance tonal values. Then moving over to your abstract layer, you could use any abstract. It could be a texture layer, it could be fabric, it could be anything you like. So in this case I'm using the sky. Clicking on your move arrow, click, drag, and hold on the tab there and drop on your image, just positioning it. If it doesn't fit, then edit and transform and scale. If you hold down shift, it will constrain your proportions so it doesn't stretch, but in this case I'm not too worried, so just moving it over, double clicking to commit. And if we take a look at layers, you'll find that that layer is masking out everything underneath it, so you can potentially drop your opacity so it fades through, but more effectively in this case we'll probably use a blend mode. So you can experiment with the different things that are here, the different ways of blending. There's lots of things that might work, other things that won't work as well. So in this case I'm going to go for overlay, and then we're going to blend some of those areas in a bit more more specifically. So what I mean by this, we're going to use a layer mask. So down the bottom here we've got a rectangle with a circle in, so click on that, it will add a layer mask here. Just going to minimize that tab a sec, and I'm going to use our gradient, checking that it's a white to black solid gradient, and just click and drag. You'll find that it will have the effect of blending certain parts of the texture layer into your picture. So it's up to how you do this. I mean, you could use the radial gradient as well to see what kind of effect that has. You can kind of experiment with this really, see how it goes for you, see what works. I think in my case I'm going to stick to the other gradient. You can also combine this with using your brush, and when you use your brush, if you make sure the black foreground swatch is in front there, and when you colour over this, you'll find that it will remove parts of your layer. If you want to bring it back, just switch around to white and it will bring it back. If we take a closer look at our layers palettes, you'll see that it is an adjustment layer, so it is literally just masking out that image. It's not actually changing it literally, it's just masking bits out. So you'll be able to see that kind of in action. So as you're painting over areas, it will automatically change that part of the mask. Okay, so play around with this technique. Have a really good go at it, combine some imagery, and have fun. Thank you.